won a race on Swift the other day. Surely I can race outside, can't I? So I decided to have a bash at the Army Cycling Road Race Series 2025. Record the first couple of races, however I completely messed the recording up. But the bottom line is this is my third race ever, and pretty much the first two races went along similar lines to this one. I would say, having what I've learned over the last couple of months, I'm definitely too far back in the pack here, and this has started relatively benign. Actually, this was a fairly gentle start, but it's quite twisty circuit, Hillingdon, and I think this is one of the first corners here, and it's up a slight ramp. And then it sort of switches back on itself here. And at this point, you'll see here, I'll go out really wide. I've got what, 1, 2, there's 2 people, 3 coming, 4, 5, 6 people have passed me on the inside there, and I'm off the back. That's 7, 8. I nearly take a bloke out there to my right. So yeah, so straight away, my cornering, I'm now what, nine places back. Again, I'm way off the back now, and this is the first lap, mind. Right, so the rest of the group's basically leaving me for dead. Again, I'm really bad taking this corner. I then try and catch them up going up this hill. And I'm putting quite a big dig in here. I do manage to catch them just at the top. That's the first lap, and already I'm blowing and putting a lot more effort in than a lot of people that's up here at the front. So not only was I too far back, I'm just getting slaughtered in the corners. That happened pretty much on my first 2 races as well. And you'll see again here, again we're going around the top end of the course here, around the same bend. So I've put all that effort in to try and catch them, and again, they're just getting away from me on this corner, look. Going uphill, on the corner, they're getting further and further away. People coming up on the outside now. And that's it, they pretty much leave me for dust now on this corner. Gone. Or going. And again, I'm trying to put a big effort in here to try and catch them back up again. Again, it's some effort, but I do manage to sort of almost get onto the back of the group here. I'm glad he looked behind him, man. Yeah, so I'm thinking downhill, but again I'm having to slam my brakes on here on this corner because I'm not trusting myself on the corners. So this is lap 2, and again a big effort now to try and get back on the group. I do make it, but this is now what, the second lap, and the second time I put in a big effort to try and get back on. Yeah, so after about 10 minutes worth of racing, I'm pretty much cream crackered here. All that dropping off the back and sprinting like mad trying to get back on, they're just gone. I just after 10 minutes I am proper maxing out heart rate, and I just lose all interest. This is when the front group laps me for the first time, and at this point I'm thinking, you know what, I might try and jump on the back of them for a lap, but if worst case scenario, I'm just here for a workout now. I'm just here to try and ride as hard as I can for an hour. But yeah, not great. Getting a lap for the second time now, yeah, it's really not doing wonders for my morale now at this point. So this is now twice I've been lapped during this race. Not great, not feeling fantastic. And this is the third time. This is, well, the third race that I've done now, and every race, including this one, has been the same. I'm just lose it in the corners. They overtake me, and I'm just blowing really hard, trying to sprint to catch back on. As soon as I catch back on, we hit another corner. I'm coming off in the corner, sprinting again to get back on. Thanks, Chaz. I'll put a link in the description below. I also discovered that a local club to me, Shields, do a Tuesday evening road race or road race series on the local track in Colchester every Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock in the evening. Obviously I'm in the slow group, the hares, so I'm getting chased down by the hounds, but what it does, I find it gives me a bit more confidence in the corners and riding in a group around the corners. So what I'll do this sort of alternate Tuesdays at the moment. It's it's good. It's definitely helping with my cornering and my confidence in riding in the groups coming on. So we'll see how this pans out. Okay, so we're now back to the army racing, and this is at Gravesend Cycle Park. It's quite a long twisty course. I think this is the second lap after the neutralised lap, and you notice that we've stopped injecting some pace now, and a couple of riders do get dropped here. So I think the first couple of laps they do go out quite hard, but I'm quite pleased that at this point I'm sort of managing to stick with the front group, even going around the corners. This is quite a sharp corner here, and I managed to keep my line, stay on it. So although it does look like a bit of a pause there, but I do manage to get back on. And there is quite a quick part on this, which helps me out no end. In fact, I think it's coming up now. It's quite a fairly steep downhill, and again, being heavy, I can then carry some momentum going up the hill on the other side. So we go around this corner, and then it's a slight downhill, and then up. But yeah, you can see that they're putting some pace in now. I'm going pretty quick down here now. That's the fast bit, and I managed to carry some momentum just here. It allows me to move up a little bit, which is good, because at this point I'm sort of hanging off the back a little bit. Then we get up the top here, and there's another fairly sharp left bend coming up. I'm actually on the front of the race for a change. Quite a sharp corner here. Again, sort of managed to hold me on a little bit. So, seems to be paying off in a minute. So it does start to ease up a little bit here, because we're sort of getting towards the first third of the race, and thankfully I've managed to stick with the front group so far. I think I'm holding my line a little bit better in the corners. A bit of a slog going up this finishing straight. It's a slight uphill. Come out of that last corner, and it's uphill to the finishing line just underneath this bridge. And now we're approaching the bell, and the last lap to go. And then again, there's a slight injection of pace here. As I said, they do seem quite long laps. None of these courses I've raced before, so they're all brand new courses to me. Again, this is the quick downhill section. So although the front's speeding up a little bit, I'm still managing to gain some momentum on these dips. Again, I'm holding my line better. Still not perfect, still not great, but at least I'm not getting completely dropped on the corners. But as you can see here, the front sort of gets away from us a little bit. I have to put quite a dig in here and try and get back on. Now we're approaching the last few hundred metres, so they're putting a proper dig on now. Definitely start chucking themselves into the corners. Up this hill, and then it's the last hill to the line. As you can see, I'm having to put quite a bit of an effort in here just to try and get back onto the group. So that's the front group there. I'm fairly pleased at this point that I've managed to sort of stay with the front group. I've not been lapped for a change. Yeah, this is a hard slog up here now, trying to get back on, and I sort of give in here, realising that I'm not going to catch them. So I'll let them go. But almost made it to the end of the front group, so I'm fairly happy with that. Take the flag, and I'm getting 11th. Okay, so the next race, this is now my 5th race, is at Bombington training area. You can see there the driver training. It's not the smoothest of roads, but it's not a bad circuit actually. Yeah, good to get a shout out. Cheers, Bucket. Okay, so yeah, we go up here. This is probably the steepest corner on the course. Go round this bend here, and then there's quite a sharp left. But again, I'll try and stay near the front, or as much as possible near the front. Yeah, so just this corner here really is the tightest corner on the course, and then you bomb down here a little bit, and then you go fairly steepish downhill into quite a sharp uphill, which according to people that have raced this before, they've said that it's the chance of some crashes at that point. So with that in the back of my mind, I'm keen to try and avoid them as much as possible. A little bit steeper, a slight rise, and then it's fairly sharp descent just down this portion here. So everyone's picking up speed now going down this corner, which is why I decided to sort of lay off it a little bit, give yourself plenty of room, plenty of space. You then hit this bottom here, and then this is where my camera basically took the wind and ended up going backwards. And you can see here it's quite a steep ramp out. People stopping in front of you, so again, keen to avoid all that if possible. Almost end up near the front. I don't want to be here, I want to be a little bit further back, so again I'll start thinking about positioning and dropping back a little bit. legs already. Approaching the bell for the final lap, and I'm quite happy at this point. I'm near the front. I'm still with the lead group, still there, still hanging on at the minute. Yeah, so this is where it starts ramping up now from the last hill. Like I said, at this point I'm fairly happy. I'm still with the lead group here, but I think there are a couple of lads right in the front that actually go for it and properly smash the front. So the string goes, and I'm actually in a position to go with what I think is the front of the group at this stage. But I think I'm about fifth, but I'm not, because there's already three crossed the line already. Yeah, so that's it across the line. 8th position, best position so far this season. I'll take that. I'm quite happy with that. Milton Keynes Bowl, race 5. So yeah, this is the first lap. It's not a bad circuit. There's quite a few new riders in this one. It's sort of like a kidney bean shaped route, about a K long I think it is. So yeah, we do a lot of laps for this one. But from the start you go down here, do a slight left bend and then a reasonably sharpish right hand bend, which is to be honest the only real pinch point really, I suppose, is this corner coming up now. A bit sharp to the right and then it's straight, and then you have a slight right and then a left and then uphill to the finish. So yeah, it's not too bad a route this one, to be honest. And it helped that it was a decent day weather-wise. Yeah, so we do this slight right now, and then back round to the left. We're past the entrance up here on the right. And it's a slight uphill to the start finish point. As I said, this was the first lap, so it's all fairly relaxed and quite tame at the minute, if I'm totally honest. So we get past the start finish point here. And you can see now it starts to speed up a little bit now. Bit of an injection of pace. So I'll speed the footage up now and then take it to 2 laps to go, I think. Okay, so we're now coming up to the 2 laps to go banner, and for some bizarre reason I find myself on the front, which is definitely not where I want to be. So I tried to ease off to let a few more get up and past me. This guy here is pretty strong. He's done a few attacks so far, so he pulls away, and I sort of let him go to try and encourage somebody else to chase him. I think I start flapping because he starts getting away. So whether his plan here is just to try and encourage some attacks to go, or to try and encourage people to chase him down, whether he's riding for somebody else or not, not entirely sure at this point. Final lap now, and yeah, well, I think I've potentially I've fallen back too far here now. I'm still sort of within touching distance of the front pack. You can see here I'm slowly dropping off a bit, so I decided to jump on 19 here, Matt. Try and jump on here and try and hopefully get him to drag me back up, but you can see there he pulls away from me a bit. And then as we get around this corner, I'm expecting the sprint to go, but there's quite a few lap riders here, and the female race as well is still going on, and it becomes a little bit difficult to sort out where the front of the race is. But at this point I'm off the front pack now. I attempt to sprint for the finish, and in the end I'll finish 11th, so just outside the points. Okay, so due to holidays and work and other commitments and bits and pieces, this may end up being my last race this season, which is a little bit disappointing, but yeah, so this is at Leeds at the Brownlee racetrack, Boddington racetrack. It's again, you can see by the diagram there, it's another one of these loopy ones. Not a bad track, to be honest. We get up here, this is a fairly sweeping left hand corner. There is quite a tight corner coming up. This is the neutralised lap, which for some reason they've spammed me to take it, knowing they're not. I'm not going to go fast probably. So yeah, as I said, that's quite a sharp corner, that one. And then it starts off gradual, but there's a bit of a downhill here where you can pick up some speed. So this here is a gradual downhill now, back down to the bridge. All the way down to the bottom, to the loop at the end, and then back up on yourself. It's about a mile long, I think, this one.
Just give me what you got.
Okay, so that's the end of the neutralised lap, and we start fairly easy now. Really start coming through. See there, so like the first five, 6 riders go through there, and basically that ends up being the front of the race, and I try and stick with it as it goes. Again, that sharp corner. And then you'll see now that the speed starts creeping up, going back down this slight incline. This ends up being the second lap, and this ends up being the front group. There's 7 of us here. This group of 7 pretty much stays together for the entire race, really. So we've just hit the 2 laps to go. Still the same group of 7. Okay, so Mick attacks here. Everybody else reacts to it. I don't think he can make it to the end, so don't push it too hard. I regret not pushing it too hard because, as you'll see in a minute, even though I managed to stay with the front group again all the way around, I missed the sprint. I've dropped a bit off the back now on this corner, this final bit here. I missed this bit here, and they all go. Even though I'm knocking out nearly 700 odd watts, I'm giving him as much as I can, and I come across the line 7th. Firstly, apologies, I know it's a bit of a long video. If you've managed to stick with it this far, thank you very much appreciated. If you've enjoyed it, please help out a small channel by giving it a thumbs up, or even better, subscribe. As I said, I think there's only one more army race left this season. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss it. I'm going to be on holiday, and as much as I've enjoyed racing, I'd rather go on holiday than miss it and spend an hour's racing. So hopefully I'll get a few more races in, maybe this year. If not, I'll definitely be back next year. As things stand, I think I earned 7 points in total this season, which means next season I'll still be racing in Cat C, which is probably a good thing. As I said, thanks for watching. Please check out the links and bits and pieces that I've put down in the description. And as always, look after yourselves. Take care. Till the next one. Cheers, guys.